phase one of the training. It's a GPP, meaning general prep phase, and it's a aerobic capacity training. So anytime you're increasing your aerobic capacity for something, you're increasing the recovery for each and every system to follow, be it your speed system, your strength system, your repeatability of power system. So increasing your aerobic capacity through training increases the recovery time, or sorry, decreases the recovery time, increases your efficiency to recover those systems faster. So every first phase we're going to start off with is going to be some sort of an aerobic capacity training. So here's how to read this sheet. First, you would start off with the activation. You go and click on this link here. It's a YouTube link with a video on it. RPR, reflexive performance reset. Start with that. We're going to hit 1, 2, 3 sites in our body. So you're going to hit sternum for breathing, jaw and back of your neck for your glute activation, and third is your psoas. Hit those for a minute each. That's how to read that. Then you hop down to the lacrosse ball foot roll. That's just good for the bottoms of your feet. You guys spend a lot of time on those skates, so treat those feet well. Thumb eye tracking, good for your vestibular system, meaning how fast you can recover from balance, move your head, track objects. Do those for a minute. Then you'd hop onto your strength prep. 4-way neck, good for concussions. You do 8 each side. World's greatest stretch, just a really great stretch to get you guys warmed up. 8 each side there. Okay, so we've done with our activation, warm up, strength prep. You'd hop down to the workout. So in this workout, you have day 1, which is all of this. Day 2, all of this here, and day 3 is on the outside here. So we see that there's 2 weeks in here. So week 1 is here, week 2 is here. Every time we have 2 different weeks, we're going to try to increase either in this instance it's 20 seconds versus 30 seconds. So week 1 is 20 seconds of work. Week 2 is 30 seconds of work. We're always going to be increasing something, either the weight, the repetitions, or the duration. So hopping in here, glute layering. This glute layering is a good way to set up the correct firing patterns for your body. Okay, so if you're moving, the first muscle that you want to fire in sequence would be your glute. Second would be hamstring. Third would be your lower back. In a compensation pattern, a lot of times with goalies, lower back takes over first, right? So every time you move, you'd fire your lower back. Your lower back's a smaller muscle, smaller than your glutes, so that you would probably feel a little more back pain when you're in the net. So with this glute layering, what we would do is we'd always teach in every direction, be it external rotation of your hip, a straight to this angled straight back, and another angle. You'd teach that glute to fire first in those patterns. So every time you would make a move in that same pattern, you would fire the glutes first. Okay, so once we get done layering the glutes, you would start with your rounds of your aerobic capacity. So you'd start here. This is a contralateral training. So you do a L left STP, left step up, to a right band row. You do that for a 20-second duration with a 10-second rest. Okay, I just abbreviated that in that box there. Okay, then looking over, see the set category down here, you do that for 2 sets. Okay, so when you finish your left step up, you'd go to your right step up to left band pull. Same thing, duration for 20 seconds, 10 seconds rest, 2 sets. Okay, then we would switch exercises. Left split lunge to right band overhead press, 20 seconds, 10 rest for 2 sets. Okay, you have 4 rounds of that. Once you finish those 4 rounds, you do your recovery, foam roll. There's a lot of good tips and drills on goaliecoaches.com. And we'll be coming up with some more of that stuff later for recovery that you guys can get. We'll probably throw something free at you for the first couple weeks. So day 2, day 3, it would just follow the same protocol. Thanks for watching, guys.